Alright, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taking the axle out because it is pulled apart up in there. I'm not sure how bad it actually is. Probably lost all the CVs. The differential's actually cracked off a couple of its mounts. The lower one that's over here, let's see if I can get a good angle on it. Yep, right there. So that lower one is gone, and then there's an upper one that's actually broke too. That's up right in there, if you can see it. So the idea is, the idea is that we're gonna pull the diff out, and I'm still gonna run this other event that I got going on. I'm gonna run it with just two-wheel drive and say, you know, whatever happens, happens. But to get there, we gotta pull this apart, get this taken care of, and then we can continue on to do that event. Hopefully everything goes well, and we'll have fun at that event too. Also, I think I pinched my exhaust too, so I'll have to address that as well. I didn't realize the exhaust hung down in the perfect spot to get pinched, so I'll have to address that as well. Alright, with a little finagling, cutting a little bracket. Sure, there's other ways. The axle's out. We are going to have to replace this shock. I mean, it got fooked by that axle whenever it broke. So that'll be the next thing I gotta replace as well. Well, now it would be probably off to the other side with the attempt to get that axle out. And that side's not as bad because that side didn't break. So yeah, we'll have to go to that side and get that one out. All right, so we now have the other side apart. Axle's out, shock is disconnected to give me a little more room. So now it is time to drop the diff. At least that'll be where I go to next. She'll only have to take 2 bolts out because the other side's broke. And If we actually kind of scoot under here a little bit, I'll show you here so it fractured right here, and there's a mount up top. I can actually grab this, and I mean, I can't do it with one hand, but you can actually shake the hell out of that. It's not attached. I guess I do gotta attach these. I gotta get these off as well. And then it should come right out. So that is what we're gonna do, is get this down. It should be 2 bolts right here, because since that's all broke over here, I don't have to worry about it. And the diff should come right out, and that'll be out of the way. And I just gotta get the drive line out, and I should be able to go ahead and run without that for now until I get a new one. All right, she's out. So now we can see it better. Here was the mount, the lower mount, and then this, oh, I made a mess right off the tube there. Oh well. And this was the upper mount. Well, it was. So yeah, that's where she fractured at. She dinged around a few times too after finishing. I did break it before the final jump. So yeah, that's out of the way now. So now diff's out. I got to reassemble everything. I think I'll do that tomorrow. So I am going to go ahead and clean up. I think it's a good stopping point for today. I got the diff out. That was the goal. So we're going to go ahead and stop there. And then I'll catch up with you guys in the next video.